Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. So when it actually comes to creating content, whether you're streaming, podcasting, or even just recording talking head videos like this that you're watching, one of the most important areas to really focus on is the audio. Now, there are tons of options and different types of microphones for all budgets that you can choose from, but quite recently, I have had the opportunity to test this microphone that you're currently hearing right now. This is the Maono PD100X, and it's a dynamic microphone that can be connected via both USB-C and XLR type outputs. And as you can hear, it sounds really good. Let's talk about it. Now, throughout this entire video, you will be listening to the sound of the PD100X with absolutely no EQ so that you can kind of get a true essence and understanding of how this mic performs. I will also add EQ at points during the video so you can also hear how this microphone performs. Right now, I actually have it connected via XLR to my audio mixer, and I also have it connected via USB-C to my iPhone 15 Pro using the voice memo app to record the sound that you're hearing. And I'll be switching between both outputs, so you can definitely hear if there are any differences in its sound, and you can definitely let me know what you think about it down in the comments below. But first, let's actually have a look at the PD100X and also see what you can expect to get in the box. Now, in terms of the unboxing, you can expect to get the user manual, the desktop stand, which actually feels pretty solid, a threading screw adapter that will allow you to attach the microphone to pretty much any mic stand that you might have. You get a USB-C to USB-C cable that actually has a USB-A adapter on it, and of course the mic itself. And first impressions right off the bat, right away, I can definitely say the PD100X feels extremely lightweight. It's pretty eye-catching and modern looking as well, with its translucent body, especially with the RGB lights lighting up the entire microphone, which personally I don't think I've actually ever seen in any other microphone in this category, which makes it pretty unique in some sense. So for the folks who love RGB, I can see how this can be pretty cool. And for those who aren't really much of an RGB type, then this can be easily turned off, which I'll get to in just a second. Now, looking around the rest of the body of the PD100X, on the top, you can find a gain adjustment knob that when pressed will also allow you to adjust the volume of your headphone, and you can see your adjustments with the colored LED indicators that are below. And just above that, there is a touch sensitive mute button, which I find is pretty responsive and quite convenient when compared to a physical clickable button that tends to pick up those clicks most times in your recordings. On the back of the microphone are where all the connections are. There is a XLR port for connecting to something like an audio mixer. There's also a USB-C port that of course allows for connecting to your laptop, your PC, a gaming console, or even your smartphone. And when it comes to which of these connection types produces the better sound for recording, then I will actually let you be the judge of that as I'm switching back and forth between the two connections. So let me know down in the comments what you think of the audio quality coming from the XLR port and the audio quality that is coming straight out of the USB-C port. Also on the back of the microphone, there is a 3.5mm headphone jack that will allow you to plug in your favorite pair of headphones to help with monitoring your audio if you need. And finally is this button for controlling the RGB effects on this microphone. So overall, the control and connectivity schemes and options are all very, very straightforward to use, which is how they actually should be. I love the fact that the PD100X can be used with both XLR and USB connections at the same time for recording. That's actually, as I said, what I'm doing right now, and it's pretty simple to set up. But let's talk about the performance and the sound of the PD100X. Now, as I mentioned before, the PD100X is a dynamic cardioid polar pattern type microphone, which simply means it picks up the sound that is directly in front of the mic, while at the same time rejecting or reducing its sensitivity to sounds that are coming from either the sides or behind the microphone. So this type of mic you find is actually suitable for podcasts or live streams, as it isolates your voice from background noise, and it does so really well, especially if you're in a not so ideal recording environment like the one that I'm in right now. And as you can actually hear for yourself, the sound is really clear, really crisp, sounds pretty good, no distortion. And even though the sound quality that is coming via the USB port from this microphone sounds pretty decent, especially for more simpler tasks, Maono didn't just stop there. They took things a little bit further by giving us the flexibility to adjust things a bit more to get close to that more professional sound through their Maono Link software. Now, the software is available to download for both Mac and PC, which then allows you to connect the PD100X via USB port for additional adjustments like tonal adjustments, mic gain, to setting up custom EQ that is then tailored to more your voice, as well as being able to apply a compressor, just to name a few. Now, the interface is pretty simple and easy to use, and you're going to find that it is more than suitable for persons of all skill levels. But overall, there is actually a lot to like about the PD100X. I mean, the price and the versatility are obvious reasons why I like this mic a lot. It also helps that it sounds pretty darn good. The RGB lights are also pretty unique, and it fits nicely into a gaming setup, I would think, which, by the way, I did feature this microphone in my gaming desk setup tour that I did recently. So I'll leave links to that video down in the description box for you to check out if you're interested. But if the RGB lights is just too much for you, then Maono also have the black version of this PD100X that I'm also considering as well for my main desk setup. That's how much I really like this microphone. And don't get me wrong, this is not a perfect microphone, especially if you compare it to more premium mics that are on the market that has, you know, better, more premium quality components and just sounds that much better. But when it comes to affordability, versatility, ease of use, and a microphone that you can pretty much grow with, whether you're a gaming streamer or you're into podcasting, then the PD100X's price to performance actually makes it an easy recommendation in my opinion. But let me know what you think. Do you actually like the PD100X? Do you like its sound? Do you like the RGB lights? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'll definitely go ahead and leave links to the PD100X down in the description for the best deals if you're interested. But thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't done so as yet. And I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.